Day everyone, hello. It is I, Asphalt, and I am very happy to welcome you guys to the very first match of the season. Persian Air Force versus SF Squadron. As you can see, both teams have already slotted, if I'm not mistaken, and we are awaiting team selection and ready up. There's not much that needs to happen here, so if you are new to the entirety of ACC, let me quickly explain you how this will work. The teams are separated in qualifier groups, so it is easier for everyone to be selected via the communications menu, where you can find various functions, and there you will simply select your own team and then ready up. And if you have map tokens, which right now no one has, just to make sure that no one accidentally selects anything, you could actually select a map from the free maps that are available. So the free maps that are available are always the free maps all both teams have. So if, for example, one team doesn't own Syria, then there would be a Syria's replacement map on Caucasus with relatively the same terrain. So you would still have free maps of Caucasus, Syria replacement, and the actual PG map. So yeah, hope you guys are hyped. I'm trying to see how many people we have in the chat right now. Hang on. There is 16 of you. That is good. I think we had more, but at the same time, it is Saturday, 1800 Zulu, and there's the big tagged finale coming up, so I guess people are gonna come in as we go, and otherwise we'll just enjoy the tagged finale later on. As I count through how many people are on the server right now, I think there's one guy from SF missing. Let me check Discord if I received any new messages. It doesn't seem so, so we are probably good. I see all of you in the chat. Hey Winston, how you doing? Vehicle, Alpha Getter. Salutes to you. To you three, and Delaze and Clueless, thank you for your follows. Much appreciated. Let me know how the volumes are, in case there is something wrong with the music at the moment. And Clickfade, thanks for the follow. I am a little bit sick. Actually, I was pretty sick a couple of days ago, so please excuse me coughing maybe. So if you hear a loud mechanical thump, that is me muting my mic. If I don't manage to tap out of DCS in time. Just so you know. I don't want you guys to hear me coughing. So yeah, this is the pre-match selection mission. There's 2 tier 51Ds, mostly because it's just a free module and it's a cool aircraft. Something that originally was seen in Seitel. I don't know if it was 23 or 22, but they came up with the idea of readying up in a T51, and I thought that was pretty cool. And to honor that, I decided to use it. But the entire map selection and team selection thing is all made from the ground up. So yeah. Curious why no one has selected a team yet. Maybe it's because of their keybinds. There's the last from SF. Can't read the chat. So yeah, as promised, I do have 2 new, sorry as if my camera is making you dizzy here, but it's best way without track IR. As promised, I do have 2 new squadron videos. Yesterday we saw those of Foxhounds and Alamo made by Generic. So thanks again thanks again to Generic for making these on his own behalf. I think they turned out pretty cool, and I think both squadrons are very happy with what he came up with. I'm this nuke, I see ya. What's up? What's good? SF has already selected themselves, which is good. So usually when you're in the T51, you would obviously hear some sound alerts. For some reason that obviously that doesn't work when I'm in spectator because I'm neutral and not collision. So I sure hope that PAF will select themselves in just a second. Let me just quickly recheck if I have the skins, because I'm pretty sure I do. I do, in fact. So I don't think we will have skin mishaps today. PAF easy win? Man, I'm not sure. I don't want to go into that. I'm just here to have fun, you know? I'm just here to make sure everything works. I'm here to see if everything is all right and doesn't need any more babysitting from my side, because I do hope that it doesn't. Yeah. Fun fact about SF, they are a pretty old squadron, I would say. They've been around for quite a long time, and they are known to be very good. I think they had a pretty long pause just now. I mean, shit happens always in real life, so I'm not gonna judge or suggest suggest anything. Doesn't mean that they're bad now that they came back after maybe a year or 2 or 3. That doesn't have to be at all. Yo, No Wheels! What's good, my friend? I hope you're already excited for that finale. Thanks for checking the stream out before you do end up streaming yourself in about an hour. Let me just quickly ask if PAF is coming along nicely. SF is a new team. We don't know if they have any tricks up their sleeves. So, given that SF has already readied up, I think we should honor that and show their little squadron video that I crafted this week, like I promised. So, until PAF is readied up, I would say let's show their video and appreciate their skins.
Passar aqui.
Perkele.
And we are back. I hope you enjoyed that. These videos are also now live on YouTube if you want to rewatch this. PAF ones we will watch as soon as they ready. Yeah, pretty boring right now. I'm sorry that it takes so long. I'm not sure what the hustle is. Someone is in the GF51, so they were instructed to watch the video that I did some time ago. I do not have that here right now, so I'm not gonna show you because that is also pretty boring. Let me just switch over. Wait, did it not? Am I still on? Oh yeah, I'm actually on the wrong settings. Hang on. 32 people watching right now, watching me switch back to my normal settings. As we wait for that server to come back, I just directly connect. So yeah, not sure why PAF isn't readying up. I'm very sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. So let's join. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I am thinking about kicking people. Okay, I'm kicking this guy now. So now you get a first hands-on how this works. You just go to your pre-selection and you go your name, and that will put it right there. So that's Persian Air Force for you. And then you can see the map pool Caucasus Syria PG. Obviously you cannot choose the map because if you go there, you will see that it's empty, obviously. So there it is. So yeah. So, since PAF took 15 minutes to ready up, and both are on the server, and I'm not gonna wait any longer, and SF is probably also pretty annoyed right now already, so we're actually gonna start the mission now. Because I don't want that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, SF. I will write that. Alrighty, I will quickly have to switch in a different... Yeah, just let me... Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Should you want to change collision? No, I don't want to change collision. I need to unlock the game master slots real quick, and I don't want people to see the passwords. Righty. So we are back. Sorry about the delay. I'm not sure what happened with PAF. I will have a chat. Obviously, this won't count as a warning or anything, but it's certainly suboptimal, if I may say so. So as you can see, we are slotted in red, which means we can see, like in the game master, of course, you can see all, but we can also see the blue landing zone, sorry, the red landing zone, where SF needs to land. We were slotted in blue, then PAF would have to land over Tbilisi, at Tbilisi. In the top right, you can see we're round 1 out of 3. Round starts in 8 minutes and 30. That's the maximum time you're allowed to have until you're ready. After that, the match commences automatically. So yeah, let me see if they have skins on already. They do. They do, in fact. That is the wrong key. So yeah, PAF. 5 out of 6 people now slotted. And as we look at their beautiful liveries, I would say we also played their little video. Because I think their skins are also pretty cute already. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as well. Pretty skins over at PAF, even though they took a little longer today. But while you guys were watching that video, I switched over to SF to look what they're doing, and it seems like they have 3 Hornets and 3 F-16s. Though I'm not sure why, like, I haven't received any F-16 skins, I do have to say that. So yeah, maybe there's a Finland skin for the F-16. Oh wait, hang on, the F-16 doesn't. Finland doesn't have F-16s, if I recall correctly. Correct me on that, please. So yes, you can see that people are rearming, and speaking of rearming, you can bet your sweet bippy on people maybe having trouble with restrictions, because you're only allowed to take a maximum of 8 missiles, 8 air-to-air missiles, and a maximum of 4 AMRAAMs. That's why you see 2 Sidewinders on this F-16. But you're also allowed to take TULs. That's the only air-to-ground munition that is allowed. And last year we had an unlimited amount. This year it is a maximum of 4 per aircraft. Other than that, we do not have 9Xs, we do not have FC-free aircraft. There also is not a single Mirage slot anymore, mostly because I have not received word from any squadron saying that I want to use Mirages, so I'll just remove that for my own sanity, because it takes a long time to redo all these missions, and the less aircraft we have, the less waypoints I have to move around, so maybe that's a little selfish, but I mean, if they're not going to be used, I don't see a reason why I should add them. as we see SF putting on their liveries and probably getting ready to taxi, though I do not see Tals, which is interesting. 4 minutes to go until the match officially starts, but if the teams are readying up earlier, they can take off earlier, though I doubt that it's gonna be like that just now. So let me just quickly go over to, hang on, let me turn that, is that drawing? Ah, fun. That's actually cool. Let me just go quickly over to PAF and see what they're up to. They are taxiing actually. Okay, so they're slightly quicker than SF now. I do not see a wrong loadout on these S16s, so that is good. Three minutes to go until the match officially starts by itself. What about the Hornet that I saw just now? What is the keybind again? Check. There's another S16. Also with the right loadout. How about you? Are you taking Tals? You are taking Tals. Good boy. And we're also taking 2 AIM-7s. That's nice. Pretty much the example slash, yeah, what should I call this? Exemplary loadout that I would take on a Hornet as well. So one guy from PAF still needs to taxi. He is rearmed though, so should be fine. Starts the taxi now. What about SF? As you can see, oh yeah, they're taxiing together. Like to see that. So yeah, I have not received SF S16 skins, so I think that is fine. Oh, I just thought for a second that's 9X, but that's a 9M of course. Very good. Nice. What about you? Also AIM-7s. Nice. Okay, so if you are concerned about your loadout being correct or incorrect, if you can see, I hope you can see that in the top right, hang on. Let me just go to more contrast. I hope this is better. The ACC functions, you could validate your coalition loadout before you ready up to fix any problems. You could also just take off and it would check if your loadout is correct or not. AIM-9 on a wingtip? Hi. Yeah. Kinematically and aerodynamically, maybe not the best thing to do, but oh well. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't think it's that bad in DCS, right? Also, there's only 20 seconds to go. So let's ride with SF here as they take off in under 20 seconds. As the match will auto start. And I find it extremely funny that PAF is writing ready in the chat. Even though we have this beautiful script in the top right telling us it is officially fights on, match is live, the round is live actually. As the first SF-18 is taking a relatively steep climb to the left. Interesting. Well, why not? Not lose any time. F-16 follows up right behind her, as you can see. And I completely forgot what my key was to unlock the padlock. Another F-16 coming up. Here from Tbilisi-Locini in beautiful Caucasus. It is relatively cloudy, so not the best weather, but we have all weather capable aircraft, so I doubt this is gonna be a problem. Let's check out what PAF is doing. I hope they took off as well. Looks like it. So this is the perfect moment to show you the home base. The fat blue line is the actual home base. You are not allowed to go in there once you have left it. Importantly enough, this slightly blue one is the warning zone, so once you've left this entire thing and you come back in it, you will get notified about being or re-entering your home base. There's a 10-mile radius, sorry, 10-mile diameter. This thing is 5 nautical miles across. As you can see, Capsule, Misi, and ITN have already left their warning radius. So that is being shown in the top right as well. So everything you see in the top right is referring to SF this round. Next round we will check out PAF. Did the PAF Hornet bring 6 AMRAAMs with a rule is a maximum of 4? Well, let's see. I think you are wrong, because as I saw that correctly, that is this AIM-7 and not a 120, which is totally legal, because if we count through, it's 2 9Ms, 4 AMRAAMs, and 2 AIM-7s. So there we go. All good. All good. So between these two airfields, we have 152 miles, which means from each location to the bolts, it's 76 miles. The zone, as you can see, is not a circle. It is rectangular. It's important because that's a trademark of ACC, so to speak. It's 90 miles across and 70 miles deep, so big enough to make fun things. So actually, I think it's actually, yeah, a lot of actuallys, but I kind of think it's a bit too big for just 6 people, but then again, it just gives you so much room to maneuver, which I think is great. So we will see how it goes, how people feel about it. Maybe we'll adjust. But at the moment, the zone is neutral, which means we will have to wait until people actually fly into it. So once again, this is a best of 3, meaning the first guy or first team to reach 2 points. First team to reach for 2 points first will win the match. If after 3 rounds played, the score is still a draw, and the match is on the side, we will move to the decider map, which is a BFM golden goal, so to speak, guns only. The first team to actually win the decider map will win the match overall. As Bushmani is the first Viper of SF to reach the bubble. As you can see, it's quite sunny up here actually. Once you get over the clouds, it's pretty nice. And you can see that ED did indeed kind of change something over here. So I'm sorry about this. Can't really do anything about it. So now this zone needs to be entered within 270 seconds. So every one of both teams needs to be inside when that timer reaches 0, and will be skipped once everyone is inside. Otherwise you will be blown out of the sky, because you shouldn't take that long. Get inside. So now everyone of SF is inside. You can see in the top right it says allies in zone 6. Once again, this time it refers to SF. Seems like I need to reiterate on the maximum missiles allowed to carry. So like this F-16 here, you're allowed to take, it's a bit loud. You're allowed to take a maximum of 8 air-to-air missiles. Of that, it can be a maximum of 4 AMRAAMs. Otherwise, you are free to choose whatever you want, but you're not allowed to take AIM-9Xs. So a little bit more reduced. The only guy that isn't in the zone right now is Azrael. He's pretty slow. He's not burning his... Oh, he's actually burning. So I just thought he was saving some fuel, but it seems like it is fine now. Sucks a bit that I can't really... Might have missed something about the message being a bit weird, which I think is incredibly annoying, because then you can't read the score on the top right, but then again we have the score here. That's fine, I guess. So the first missile is out from Bushmani or to Arya, even though Arya's already cold. That was a 40-mile shot, so I guess Arya's not gonna feel that. Unless Bushmani obviously shot at Eric. Would be fun. Tals are out, just 2. Unfortunately, I would think that these Tals aren't really a problem. You need to remember that these are ballistic from the point of being dropped. So they will cruise until they reach roughly 250 knots or so, and then they will drastically lose altitude. So by that point, they will be in the enemy territory. And since SF has a Hornet, at least 1 Hornet, they actually have 3. Pretty sure that this won't be an issue at all. No, you can't read the chat box on the top right at all. That is annoying. But oh well, it is what it is. You can read it in the jet, and that is the most important thing. So yes, once again, the Tals are allowed. The maximum is 4 per aircraft. As we watch the teams approach each other. Yeah, you can see, since the bubble is relatively big, the teams aren't that far. Like they aren't forced to fight each other right now, but they can. So once again, ACC gives the teams the opportunity to play the way they want. Obviously, doing extreme fuel saving and so on is against the spirit, but we will act when I see it. That's not something I would think that anyone should do and is doing. I think everyone wants to win, and thereby I think that people are actively engaging. Also engaging is this A120 onto Hunter. He's, if I'm not mistaken, Hunter is pretty slow. 237 indicated. 130 true airspeed. That missile is steaming from the top to the bottom. There you can see Hunter. That is less than 10 miles away. He's defending crazily, as you can see, still with all 3 bags. Missile, though, clearly missing. Hunter notching that missile in time. Otherwise, he would have been dead for sure. Azrael now onto Kapsu, what I think. Now, what is going on with Hunter? Does he see the ground? Is he aware? Yes, he is. Clouds can play some tricks on you, and you do not want that. For anyone that is returning to ACC, you will realize that this is the elimination map that we played last season. Therefore, it will be a new elimination, a new grand finale match map that will be made once the finale rolls by. which will be after the double elimination. So we are playing double elimination after this qualifiers. Best 8 teams will face each other first, while the losing 8 teams from the qualifiers will face each other as well, firstly. But then after that, it's just normal double elimination. As you can see in the Discord on the standing schedule. Pretty slow match to begin with. That missile though. Onto Arya. Dropping through the clouds. But if I'm not mistaken, that missile is trashed. So, as you can see, missiles are being used left and right, but yeah, that missile's also not gonna hit anything. But as you can see, these missiles are precious. Of course, this Hornet hasn't shot any so far, but the more missiles you shoot that do not connect, the more you wish for this to be over. And I think I see 50 people in the chat. Salutes to all of you. Thank you for checking out the stream. Once again, I'm a bit sorry if I sound a little sick or off. That is just me being actually sick. So yeah, pretty slow match in the beginning. Took a long while to get started. We took 25 minutes to get in the air, which I think is ridiculous. If you could have, like, I think we could have been able to, we would have been able to start this match within the first 10 minutes. So let's say 3 to 4 minutes to get everyone on the server and to load the mission, and then 3 to 4 minutes to ready up. Like, you just need to rearm and get to the runway. Just like, yeah. But oh well, there's a Talt close by. But nobody seems to be phased, and that's what I mean about the Talts being useless if you place them wrongly. I think if you have enough Hornets with enough Talts and you flood the entire airspace, I think you're easily distracting the enemy from yourself. But if you just barely use them like this, I doubt that they will have an actual benefit. ITN, a fellow friend of mine, now on to Azrael. Less than 7 miles, aim 120. That's a steamer. Coming in hot, 1600, 1500 knots, not far away. But that F-16 is turning crazy. Pulling Gs as much as it can, and it seems to have outrun that missile. Yep. Barely enough though. Barely enough. That F-16 surely was using a lot of fuel. Arya, that missile barely misses him, but it did. Lucky you. So now double tap onto ITN. I would say that missile, one of these missiles could have been saved because both are now kinematically defeated. Once again, I need to stress the point of saving your missiles, because once you're out of them, you are at the back foot. Well, yeah, once again, how do you do that, man? Eric and Razor up high, not being shot at. Eric now shot at heavy, I think, while that missile is coming for him. Let me see if I can catch it, and boom, there he goes. That's the first kill of the match. Razor coming up high onto Eric. ITN needs to defend now. He doesn't manage to. ITN goes down as well. As you can see, we do not have chat reports, so it makes it even harder for you to gauge how many enemies are still there. But that's why we have the message in the top right to see if the zone is still contested or not. So 5 versus, I think, 5. Yeah, 5 versus 5. SF and PAF lost just 1 teammate each. Razor recommitting towards Arya Mea. Let's ride on board with him. Can he see him in time? As you can see, Razor already down to 9Ms. They merge. Do they see each other? Razor didn't see him probably. Arya now returning to find Razor. or not. Heavy now shooting onto Razor, what it seems like in the south. We have Misi onto Aurus. Also pretty dangerous missile here. 7 miles, that's right on board with it. Another kill for SF. So it's 5 versus 4. SF gaining the advantage here, while Razor cleverly seems to closing the distance between Area and himself. Aim 9 out. Will this be the first heater kill of the tournament? Boom! We got a winner! Razor using the 9M of his F-16 to get the first kill of the first heater kill, and Hunter, funnily enough, shoots on his own ADM on his own on his own talt. It seems like. Are we for real? Yes, he shot at his own talt. Their talts costing Hunter 1 additional AMRAM. Clearly someone hasn't trained with them that good. Missile, maybe not tracking? Possible. Now SF once again, Razor with the aim 9 onto Dagger, who doesn't flare, goes down. Razor, double kill, aim 9. Well done, my friend. It is 5 versus 2 now. Capsule means you need to find Azrael. Keep in mind that there is a slight hill between them, so while we can see them... Oh, but there's actually no hill, there's actually right in front of him. He just needs to find him. How many missiles does he still have? Aim 7s and aim 9s, so we could see close action fun in just a moment. What about a lag switch? I didn't see a lag switch, I think it's all fine. We will look at that at the tech view in 1 round time, because tech views are available. I'll just need to download it once this round has concluded. Hey Nemesis, good to see you. Misi now with the first aim 7 of the tournament. Will it kill or will it miss? The F-16 is drawing closer, that missile is still tracking. Boom, there we go! Aim 7, baby! Aim 7 for the win! Now Hunter with his last aim 120, I think. Onto Kapsu, but I do have to say that missile is nowhere near a close... Yeah, that is low PK, that is nowhere near hitting. There's no chance. Misi now recommitting or notching. I'm pretty sure that missile's onto Kapsu, so Kapsu should be fine. PAF Hunter now down to 2 missiles, 2 heaters, and still with all of his tanks aboard. Look at the amount of missiles SF still has. This Hornet has only shot a single AMRAM. Heavy, you're a missile truck. Honestly. F-16, aim 7, aim 9, follow-up shot. Aim 9, this isn't tracking. Hunter goes down by the aim 9. I couldn't go to the external view just now. But man, what a round from SF. Only 5 guys needed to take down PAF. Only 1 guy sacrificed. And that was ITN being caught out high and fast. Now SF need to realize that they need to RTB to the enemy base and not to their base. As you can see in the top right, the zone state is owned by SF and it says RTEB, so it should be more than clear for SF to RTB to the enemy space, and it seems like Heavy is doing so. I think Misi was just fiddling around with his waypoints. Now they need to go to Batumi. Once again, the road is being claimed once the first aircraft is landed and came to a full stop. But it seems like SF has enough aircraft to do so. From their pack, it is roughly 76 miles. So pretty much same distance they came from. Well done, SF. I do have to say that. That was a masterclass of a fight. Let's check out how many missiles they have. Bushmoney even still has his wing tanks. That's probably on purpose. So probably more than enough fuel. Kapsu also only shot 3 AMRAMs and still has a tank on, so who knows if he has enough fuel or just forgot to ditch it. But look at this, heavy, holy shit. Heavy missile truck, yeah? That's your new name, heavy missile truck. Still rocking. 7 missiles. Insane. Insane. Misi almost out of missiles here. Getting the first AIM-7 kill of the tournament. Respect for that. Probably got notched or lost track. F-18 radar sometimes does do weird shit. But the AIM-9 came in clutch. But I do have to point out how great Razor was doing. He shot all of his missiles, but both AIM-9s connected. Well done, Razor. That is what I like about ACC and the rules that I managed to come up with and the others that helped me, is that it seems to be well balanced between BVR and within visual range. And I think everyone likes to see merges, everyone likes to see AIM-7 kills. And I think that's what you got just now. And that was just the first round. Meanwhile, it is 10 minutes to go for the tech finale. So if you do end up leaving this channel, if you do end up leaving this stream to fully watch the other one, I can't blame you. We will rate the channel as well. But if you stay here or if you look, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Just pointing that out. So I'm trying to find if I can find another source on my stream to open a browser window. But it does seem like I am out of sources right now. SF Samsa, I salute you. Your team just clutched that round. Well done. Well done. As we watch SF return to Batumi, still being a couple of miles out, I will take the liberty of playing their little video again. And when we come back, we will look at the schedule and I will explain a couple of things. Yes, I will salute all of you. Right, be right back. Alright, we are back. Mic check. I think we're good. Music is also there. Nice. Good. So, what I wanted to show you guys is this schedule. As you can see, we are here. This is match number 4, or labeled as number 4. and PAF versus SF. Obviously, we do not know who won yet. There's still 2 possible rounds that could be. Then there's the groups and standings, but which will be updated after each match week. I have a couple of automated functions that I can just run on the database, and it will update the wins, the defeats, and the kills and deaths and so on. And the Google Sheet will then spit out the ratio here. So if you go over here, you can see when error H4 divided by A4 and H4 divided by 1, just to get the output. Then we can select a live KO or nothing. If you have been knocked out in the double elimination, and this is to order and to rank people, not people, the teams actually. Overall, just to look, to have a nice thing to look at. So yes, this is relatively redundant, again showing which qualifier group you're in. We once again are in match 4, so this is quali group 2. And if we go to this one, this shows the tournament screenshot from recently. So you can see the double elimination. This shows the winner bracket. So all 16 teams will be seeded here. These first 4 matches, I hope you can see my, no, you should be able to see my mouse. These first 4 matches will be filled with the losers of the qualifiers, and these top 4 matches will be filled with the 8 losers of the qualifiers and the 8 winners of the qualifiers. But if you lose, if you lose once, you end up in the loser bracket, and if you lose twice, you are out of this tournament. This is how a double elimination works, and we will have 1 grand final in the end. I do have to decide on a little technicality before we get there, though. Should be fine, though. I think we are setting up for another great season of ACC. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and this tournament. So, since we do not have a tech view yet because people are still flying, I want to go back to DCS once more and check out who pinged me. It was just a fucking public server. SF in close formation at times. It seems like, at least. Well done, SF. Very clean formation as well. You can be proud of yourself. So, the home base rule does not apply for the enemy team, so they are free to just fly in and out of this. They only have to land within this purple marked zone. This just represents where the trigger zone is. You just need to land on this runway, and you can come to a hold wherever you want, as long as it is inside this very circle. Which means technically you could probably run off. You're still landing, as long as you don't die. If the game detects your pilot to die, then that's over. You will not count as survived. I reckon they're doing a overhead break. I think they're still very, very high up. I can't even see them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Nice. Once again, it's the first round of possibly 3. SF just won the zone, so they only need to land, secure the first round. I will have to make sure that stuff is working. Well, I'm 80% confident that everything is working, but you know how anxiety works, right? You're never really sure until you see it. So, first Hornet and the first Viper coming in. They're at Batumi. Must be Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Not Georgia as in United States, but... Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? That is Kapsu. Hornet. Gear down, flaps down, landing light on. Trying to align. The other one is bringing its landing gear down as well. Once the first aircraft has landed, there's a countdown starting to remind everyone to land in time. I think it has been upped from 3 minutes to 5 now, mostly because it was feedback that I received, and I do honor the feedback that I get, even though that means the rounds might take a little longer, but it seems like SF is not trying to lose any time here. So we can actually see a well spaced out Hornet landing. There's the first one, that's Kapsu. Touchdown. Nicely done. A well-deserved first round. And the second guy is Misi. As I check the server logs for any anomalies. Land Within is running as well, so 300 seconds, that is exactly 5 minutes, as I said. Which means once Kapsu has come to a full stop, he will count as survived, which will then be used to calculate if you are dead or not. And this will also build up your kill to death ratio. So if you survive 5 aircraft, that means that 5 have actually returned to base and landed. So it could be that all 6 of you returned from the base, but you didn't manage to land. Maybe there was a fuel issue, or, you know. Top right it says SF won the round. So Misi obviously, or Kapsu obviously came to a full stop. Am I missing some landings? Bush Money is also landing. A bit high on the AOA, a bit wiggly. But not too bad, not too bad. Well done. So now let's see, one guy has stopped, so that's still in order. Second guy has slowed down. 2 pilots have survived out of 5. First F-16 also rolls off the runway as Heavy, Heavy the missile truck comes home as well. Comes to a full stop. 3 pilots have survived. 190 seconds to go, so that is plenty of time to get your aircraft stopped. It's quite tricky to land from the from this side. If you look from the side we're looking at, with the hills and all. If you're trying to be fast or whatever. 4 pilots have survived. That is nice, so I guess Heavy stopped for a short second. So once the last guy that was known to be alive as the zone was owned has stopped, the server will call dibs on the countdown and stop it, and immediately load the next map. Five pilots have survived, so one Bushmani was a bit too slow. The server counted him as survived, which is totally fine. And now it's ending the round in 10 seconds, which means we will load immediately to the next one. That's the beautiful thing about ACC, we have enough automation so that actually I wouldn't have to be here. So with the server loading the next mission, we see drifting aircraft. That is totally normal. Sometimes it can take up to 30 seconds for that server to load. Which sucks a lot, but just the way it is. And if you look into your Discord, you can actually see that the server feed just messaged us saying, which you can't see because I'm showing it, but if you were to look onto your Discord, you can see that the server feed just had a new message and the server informed both teams that the round 2 was loaded. Now, once again, another thing that is a little bit different, teams stay on the same coalition, so SF will stay on red and blue will still be occupied by PAF. Yes, it will take a little time for PAF just to come back on the server. That is a calculated risk. Technically, both teams have 10 minutes, but since SF still was on the server, they have a little bit more time. But that's also pretty marginal, so it's fine. That's on you. If you don't join within the first minute, that's totally on you. So yeah, since I said we were following SF in the top right message, we will follow PAF once they have connected. And I hate this music. Can we please listen to something good? How about Metallica? Huh? And as you can see, red has switched over to Batumi. Now PAF is coming as well. I have enough time to get ready. If you hot started and you just need to rearm, I think 3 minutes should be enough. Technically 3 minutes is enough. There is 8 minutes to go. And while we wait for the teams to get ready, I am taking the liberty to take a quick break, refresh myself a bit, and I'll be back. Just a second, but before I do it, actually should probably set the score to 1-0 because I totally forgot to do that. But yeah, see you in just a minute. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. PAF finally managed to slot after 5 minutes. I'm sorry that I have to mention this so drastically, but they've been sitting in spectator for 3 minutes. Not sure why, but okay. Seems like this match doesn't end when tag finale starts, so do not mind me when I open No Wheels Twitch chat. Sorry, Twitch channel. Next. As PA starts to taxi, so first people are ready to... Sorry, that are actually ready after the round. Let me just quickly do something here, which I think is incredible. We got now our finale. Top right, sorry, in the lower right, over at No Wheels as PF chaotically starts to taxi, I think, everyone all of a sudden. Oops. One minute and 40 seconds to go until the next round starts. We have still 35 people in the chat. Salutes to all of you sticking with me. I know there's the tagged finale coming up, and I will rate everyone to No Wheels as well. We do have the finale now in the lower right corner as well, because I think that is actually quite a good idea. So salutes to No Wheels and all. So, with only 40 seconds to go, let's check out what SF has been up to, if they are already ready. Yeah, SF is being smart. They use the time to go to the other side of the runway, as that clearly is the better way. It's Batumi's only... It's the only airfield that doesn't really provide a good way of... Well, I would say spawning and then taxiing right to the runway in the right direction that you have to go. With 10 seconds remaining, we started with SF last round. Let's check out with PAF as they hopefully are able to take off in time. And in 3, 2, 1, it is fights on again for round 2 with this very first match. Sorry if I sound a bit stuffy, my fucking nose is killing me. As PAF starts to roll, Here another spool up here from the next F-16 coming up. And a third one. Seemingly with the right loadout. I am in fact going to grab the tech view of last round. So I'm quite interested into seeing how that was. As 4 of our PAF have already taken off, only 2 remaining. Let's check out what SF has been doing. SF is also fully airborne. Nicely done. ITN in his F-16. Steamin'. And at the top right you can read Ghost Dagger being the first of PAF leaving the home base. So once again, we are following PAF this round. Now, since this is going to take a while, I sadly haven't managed to... Sadly, I can't have live tech view, because then DCS will kill tech view for some reason, because DCS takes just all CPU resources that it can. We will swiftly go to... check to the tech view side of things, as we take a short look at how SF in red managed to overcome PAF in the first round. So, early talt shots from Ghost Dagger with 50 miles out. Not too phased, it seems, as F has been. Bushmani with the first missile, which doesn't track. Then Eric onto Heavy, who easily defends that one. Once again, these talts aren't really doing anything. As you can see, there's a big gap between SF and PAF, but it doesn't seem to bother them that much. Once again, Kapsu, as I said, on Azrael, but that missile was far away. How far was that shot? That was a 40-mile shot, I think. Yeah, 30 miles, so pretty intense. Well, I think where SF kind of won was killing these two, or pushing these two in the early phase of the match. So Razor right into the mix, not being seen as he was pretty high, so PAF clearly needing to sort up high. That's something that they need to improve on. Razor immediately getting the kill on Eric, swooping around, trying to find Arya. So with the top side already being under pressure, I think SF had the advantage here. How did ITN die once again? I want to show you that. Yeah, that was a 7-mile cold shot. He just didn't expect that missile, I think. No SA. Very high at 15k. The 5-mile range. Not able to notch that, trying to go low, but that just killed him. So yeah, that's the only mistake that I saw from SF, with SF ITN dying there. But other than that, you can see how Ghost Dagger's under pressure from the north, dying to the very first AIM-9 of the season. And then it's just running people down. First AIM-7 kill over here from Misi. Let me show you that in close. That was a 4-mile close, sorry, 4-mile cold shot. Him turning and trying to notch it, but dies because of it. And then it's just trying to find Hunter. And once again, that AIM-7, I think, was... yeah, he had to defeat that missile. He thought it was worth notching. And that AIM-9 just gets Hunter. Alrighty. Pretty good, I do have to say. Very nicely done. As we go back to DCS, with both teams reaching the bubble in time, while No Wheels counts on the tournament's finale. SF already 5 people in, PAF only 1. Once again, there's roughly 70 miles between these teams. I think no, it's something like 700 people watching right now. That's crazy. Salutes to you, my friend. Big salutes to you. So who will it be? Will it be PAF coming back from round 1, from that awful defeat, from that convincing show of SF? As we have 210 seconds left for everyone to get in the zone. .200 seconds. And Aria's the last guy to enter the zone, but that should be fine. I'm curious who takes the first shot. With Misi and who was that? Kapsu high up, 40,000. That's a pretty good Hornet. I'm not sure, is he pitching up to shoot? Is he getting ready to shoot? Come on, shoot while I'm in F3. Come on, do it. Yes, let's go. Missile out from Kapsu. That is reaching for the stars. Holy moly. That's going high as fuck. Bushmani also missile out, probably not just on Ghost Dagger. I would be surprised if they both sorted onto Ghost Dagger. Now that Hornet dropping all towels, it seems like this time around. Diving now as fast as it can. Obviously these towels are more of a clutter, but then again, like if you drop below 15k, you're easily distinguishable as the one that dropped these towels. So I would say these towels are now identified as towels, and if you're smart, you just remember that they're between 20 and 30,000. And then you double IFF, you just take more time to IFF. So I think these towels shouldn't. Maybe I'm eating my own words here? No, that missile is tracking. So another good feature of the towels is that they could end up drawing some missiles to them. As we saw in round 1, where PAF mistakenly shot at their own towel, which cost them 1 missile. Once again, I'm terribly sorry that I'm a bit more silent than usual. I am a bit sick, I don't feel so well. So yeah, sounds a bit more negative than it is. Sorry about that. I'm sadly not No Wheels, who's currently screaming in his mic. Not much happening at the moment, as I see. Heavy now, relatively close. I think there's 10 miles. Yeah, 10 miles onto Eric. Eric at 12,000 feet. Immediately defending. Does it look like he's going to notch? No, he's going cold. Is that missile going to catch him? I don't think so. It's below 1,000 knots already. And since he is flaring and snaking, That missile's trying to reach for some aero, but easily defeated. Now, Eric seems to be a bit slow here. 430, I eat my own words again. Totally fine. Bushmani now. Double tap, one onto Magic, one onto Eric. Pretty good defending from potential attacks. Pretty happy with how that looks. Razor, are you in trouble, my friend? That missile, flying formation with you. No way that is going to hit him. I probably shouldn't have. That's probably not even tracking anymore. That's what I wanted to say. Getting distracted here, I'm sorry. So, Aurus onto, hopefully, ITN, 10 miles, exchange. Aurus already turning cold, ITN already turning cold. That missile not heading for ITN actually, probably for Kapsu. So, I guess both are being safe. Razor onto Area. Area needs to defend. He's in a split S. Is he able to defend that missile? Or is he using the... Yep, he's using the DCS mountains. Missile hits the tree. He's safe. Oh, did we just lose someone from SF? Yeah, we did. We actually did. We did lose someone from SF. I'm sorry. Heavy, Bushmani, SF, Misi, Kapsu. That's heavy. That's heavy. There's heavy. Bushmani, DN, Misi, Kapsu. Who did I miss? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Someone needs to be kicked in just a couple of seconds, then we will see who that was. Unless that doesn't show by the Oh yeah, is it Razor? Did we lose Razor? Yeah, we lost SF Razor. I'm totally sorry I missed that. Oh, ITN, that missile it's going to catch you. PAF coming back apparently right now. It's 4 versus 6. SF needs to get a hold of themselves. Ghost Dagger probably eating that missile. Oh, DCS missile strikes again. That missile did not make it. I'm very sorry, SF. Yes, FITN also died. So that is unfortunate. One of their best players, I would say. Surviving. Not the only one that didn't survive earlier, though. Maybe getting caught out as well. Just now. Not easy at all. Not easy at all. Kapsu now on 20k. Still almost all missiles, similarly to how heavy ended this round last round. Once again, Eric shooting on his own tile. That is one missile left on the one missile less on the 16, down to aim 9s. Very unfortunate. If you use tiles and then you're shooting on your own ones, that is just very, very suboptimal. That missile, Israel dies. How did he die? Did that missile hit him? This looked quite like desync. Like that missile kind of hit the tree, but then again hit him. DCSism. Not sure what happened there, but it looked like that missile desynced and hit him on his own client. So that missile, the aim 7, probably going onto whoever died just now, Ezreal, I think. Ghost Dagger now onto Missy and Kapsu. What is Missy doing? He needs to defend. He needs to defend. Where's that missile? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is SF doing? They're losing the second round. Oh, it's 5 versus 3 now. PAF is leading at the moment. What is going on? Bushmani now merged with Ariamir. Who sees who first? Flares are out. Don't shoot the missile, that's a waste. Well done. Now it's submerged. I'm pretty sure they see each other. But Bushmani is the only one from SF down here, so he's pretty much alone. Where's the missile coming out? Come on, aim 9. There it is. No flares, no flares. Boom! Bushmoney takes the first one out, but there's still 2 to go. Eric now heading towards heavy. Kapsu. Aim 9 from Aurus. Does Kapsu see that missile? Missile out. Oh, nicely done. That's banana. Pretty much going all the way for the side. Let me reset my camera here. That aim 9 not tracking anymore. The aim 20 still dragging him cold, heading to the ground though. Ghostager now with the aim 7, pressing Capsule cold. Not to miss anything. Bushmoney now lost for words. Not only lost for words, but also lost without his aid down in the south. 2 people having decided to leave him down there. Chase Heavy and Capsule and hopefully win the round for PAF. Ghostager got a follow-up shot with another aim 7, hard to defend. He needs to notch that one. Capsule needs to defend that one, otherwise it's game over for OSF probably. That missile is definitely notched, not tracking anymore. 120 from Heavy onto Aurus. Aurus goes down. Uh-oh, is PAF about to fumble this one? Capsule needs to defend. Is he flaring? He is flaring, he defeated it. Well done. We're in another match, sorry, another fucking merge here. Almost 2 versus 1, SF has the upper hand against Ghostager, unless Ghostager makes short work of it. Missile out, not tracking, surely not tracking. Aim 7 onto Ghostager. Well done, Heavy, to delouse your friend there. But is it tracking? It's still burning, but it's not tracking. That's unfortunate. How about Bushmoney? Okay, Bushmoney, Eric, and Magic out of the fight. Another aim 7. Boom. Oh, fuck yeah. Well done, Heavy. Nicely done. You just brought your team back into the game. You turned it around. What a match. What a round. Capsule Heavy. You just need to turn around and find Eric and Magic, because Eric is only down to aim 9, so you will probably not find him until he shot his aim 9. Heavy now. Only aim 9s as well. Aim 9 out. Onto Capsule. Does he see it? Not tracking at all. Not sure where that was going to. Bushmoney, how many missiles do you have? You have... Let me reset my camera. 1 aim 9 left. How about fuel? We don't know. Aim 9 onto Magic. Is it tracking? It is tracking. It is tracking. Head on. Doesn't really need... Oh my god! How close was that? I was about to say, it doesn't really need that much energy to pull such a turn, but... Magic shooting at another target that doesn't really seem to be there. Another missile wasted. Heavy now. With his last aim 9. Aim 7 onto from Capsule from Eric. Exchanging missiles. One goes down, the other one survives. Aim 9 misses him. Another aim 9 gets it. Magic is dead. SF turned it around. What? 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 Holy shit. Like, I was so close to believing SF was gonna lose that, but no fucking way. SF turned it around, winning in a 3 versus 5 situation. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Let's just hope they have enough fuel to get home. I'm not sure about this F-16. He still has 1 missile. Capsu, I think, down to guns as well. No, he still has 2. Sorry, 3 missiles. 1 aim 7. So he's definitely the guy with the most missiles. Wow. Wow. What on earth? What on earth just happened, honestly? Honestly, these merges are just so ACC-esque. That is just so important. And while we are looking at SF RTBing after day 1, their second round, they just need to land it now. I think No Wheels is going crazy. I think it's like really close. only one guy from 45th remaining versus 3 of Harpia, so yeah, that is a close one as well. I'm just trying to get my voice back, I'm so sorry. That was a good one. That was a good run. That was a really good round. Holy shit. What just happened over there in Harpia versus 45th? I think Sonic just clutched that one as well. What is going on today? 1 versus 3 and he clutches it. Oh my god. December is like I thought Santa was coming on the 25th or 24th, depending on where you are in the world, but man. What the hell? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, actually. I can't believe we just had such a close round here at ACC. And meanwhile, I'm not sure how to say this, but No Wheels is losing his voice 3 times over. 1 versus 3, 1 versus 2 situations left and right. Absolutely unbelievable as Heavy now. Probably tries to regroup with Bushmani or Kapsu. So that's Heavy, that's Bushmani, that's Kapsu, that's Heavy, that's Bushmani, that's Kapsu, so no one else is still alive. I'm just checking. That's fine, but he's probably rejoining with Bushmani. What's he doing? 91%, 36,000. Well, I wish we had buddy pods. That would be fun. Like, imagine if that Hornet was allowed to take 1 buddy pod, and now it was able to refuel the F-16 to get it home. That would be actually quite fun. I would actually like that. Would be very funny. So yeah, I hope you're not annoyed by the double screen. Maybe you're actually enjoying it. Maybe you're also watching the stream on a separate monitor, wherever you are. 40 people still in chat. I would like to thank you guys for hanging out, checking out ACC. This tournament is for you guys. What is he doing? He's like drifting. Is that just the wind? Yeah, I think that's the wind. Also something that is unique to ACC. I feel like there's not that many tournaments with weather. I may say so. So yeah, let me just fully focus on ACC here. SSF has clutched the or is about to clutch the second round here, which would seal the first qualifiers match. As SF is slowly bunching up. I think they're trying to kind of rejoin each other. What I like about these skins is that they're based on the real part, like the front is like real, and then their cool logo in the back. It's very decent. Not that much going on, which I kind of like. There's nothing wrong with that, and this is the high-vis version. the beautiful blue and white tail art. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, even though I do sound a bit sick. If you guys are enjoying the format, I hope you guys are enjoying the fights as much as I am. Because that was just a absolutely crazy round. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, did I just miss something? Where's that Hornet? Where's that third Hornet? Hello? What the fuck? Did someone just eject? Hello? Where's that Hornet? Oh, no way! He probably ran out of fuel. Was it Heavy? Heavy Capsule Bush Money? No, who was it? Who was it? Hang on. I need to check my own stream. Who was that just now? What the hell? Someone really ran out of fuel? Yeah, it was Heavy. I think Heavy just ejected or missed. Like, or maybe he had a timeout or something, but he's gone. Let me check the logs, what just happened. Yeah, it seems like... Hang on, if I'm not mistaken... If I'm not mistaken, SF Heavy disconnected, or maybe was so much damaged. That doesn't make sense. So apparently he was disconnected, or he disconnected because of the death toll. Not sure what happened. So maybe his aircraft was running out of fuel, and he ejected. I can't see any pilot flying around, so he probably ran out of fuel. I need to check with him what happened. I'm very curious. Yeah, I can't see him anymore in the game, so he probably was out of fuel. As I'm checking with people from SF to clear the confusion. Sorry, I need to call very quick. Alrighty. Yeah, the messages that you can see in the chat are from people trying to rejoin or being kicked initially after the after being killed. That is totally normal. So as far as I just heard, Heavy had a disconnect. I had that during TACT as well. During TACT, where you just randomly get disconnected. Timeout or something like that. It's just very annoying. as we watch the first people from SF approach Tbilisi Lochini with the F-16 already deployed, their landing gear and landing light. I was talking while I was muted, I'm sorry. As you see, Bushmani and F-16 approaching runway 13 right of Tbilisi Lochini. A little bit wobbly, but that is mostly because of the wind. Touchdown, SF. Nicely done. Let me just check if the scripts are still working. They are. Everything worked as intended. Used to be a little problem when people land, but that seems to be not the case. As we see SS high visibility skinned Hornet touchdown at Tbilisi as well. Well done, SF. Very well done, I do have to say that. So Kapsu and Bushmani bringing home the round for SF. As I said before, Heavy sadly had a disconnect. That is something no one has control over. That seems to be some DCS timeout issue. It's just weird. Like, the error message you get is either connection lost or timed out. Nobody knows why, because their ping, as you can see, is pretty good. Right, if I look up, their ping is like 50. It's pretty good. So yeah, not sure what happens there. All the time there's a couple of disconnects here and there. Not every time, but from time to time, of course. A bit annoying. But a very intense first match, I do have to say, as SF won this very match. Given that, I need to write that. As I am preparing to end the match. So we see Kapsu coming up as well. How nice of them to line up for a very final moment. Once again, I do have to say that this was a good round. Just need to protect the server from dying. It's a unfortunate moment where Heavy disconnected. That's all I need to say here. The server says that there is a draw situation, but that's not the case. That's why I'm in the slot, just to make sure that it doesn't do weird stuff. But once again, I would like to thank you guys for checking out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I was a bit sick today. I hope that I will be better. I'm not sure if I will be streaming the 2 matches tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling. But yes, take care. Be kind to each other, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the tournament. And now I will take the liberty of rating you guys over to No Wheels. So once again, thank you guys for sticking around, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.